Here's the area in the kitchen. This is the wall facing east, which is adjacent to our driveway. So I was able to get that all trimmed, all the excessive foam that was squeezed out into the cavities. Those have all been trimmed. That light color, that's the foam that remains in the gap. That's all we really needed. We didn't need all that extra in there. And over here is the spot I got to backfill just a little bit more. You can see that this didn't quite make it all the way even with this surface right here. And with a deep cavity, you want to do it in layers. If you put it all in one shot, when the foam expands, there's a potential to bow out the studs because there's just so much force. So you want to do that in layers. Thing is with that, I'll have to find another spot that needs to be foamed so I can use the whole can up, because they're not good to use partially and then wait a while because the foam will solidify inside of the application straw. Now it's ready for electrical, plumbing, and sheetrock. Here's the can where all that foam remnants ended up with, and Steve's been working on the bathroom floor. So this is all the bad wood that he's been pulling out of there. So let's go over to the bathroom where he's been working. He's got a couple more of the planks down. He got a little sidetracked. He had a couple of the errands to run. He had to get more material to finish up this floor. And he's got to fit another short little piece on the end there and put two more planks here. He's got it around the toilet flange, so we have a solid place to mount it. So we got to get that as close as he could get it. So you can see that's nice, a nice tight fit. That way when this flange gets bolted down to the floor, it's got something to bite into. And he's got an area over here that he needs to finish up going across in this direction here. So that's what he'll be doing next to get this buttoned up. And once this planking is finished, then a couple of full sheet of plywood will go on top of this, and that'll be the subfloor for mounting any subsequent tile or shower or toilet. So that zipper wall is about 5 feet wide by 6.5, 7 feet tall. Beyond that is our porch, and that's just screened with plywood over it. So we could yank a piece of plywood, take out the screen, and get a one-piece bathroom enclosure through the porch, through the zipper wall right here, and maneuver it through this opening in the framing that was once the wall. So we're going to leave that open for now. So the span from the left stud where the wall and the door is over to this plumbing work is 4.5 feet. So that's more than enough clearance to get a one-piece shower stall in through this wall space and maneuver it against this back area where it would nest right inside of this open space here where the washer and dryer was. The only thing we would need to do in here is pull the dryer vent piping, pull out the 220, which is that black cover there. The white cover is the 20 amp 110 power supply for the washer, and this here is the water supply for the washer. So this would just be a matter of rerouting the PEX pipes to the appropriate spot to run the shower handle that controls the water. So we already have the water infrastructure piping in the wall, so that's going to be a real easy swap to move it to wherever it needs to go. Today's project that I'm going to undertake is over by this furnace area / electrical panel. So this is the panel that the electrician's going to be tying back into for the kitchen circuits. He's going to add a second sub-panel to the right. And he did mention that this mounting board needs to be extended out like another foot, 1.5 feet. So he has a nice solid area to mount the panel, which will be kind of the same configuration. This is one on the left, but it'll be just right against the side here. So I got to pad out this brick section and put a wooden base so that he can screw into that with the sub panel and run his wiring up from there. So that's my plan for today, is to work on extending that board. It's painted black on the left side there. I'm going to extend that out a little further. Okay, we're all set here. I extended that out another 14 inches. So that's enough room to put the second panel over there with plenty of room to spare. Plus we're within the 18-inch clearance by code we're supposed to be away from any flue pipe. So I marked that off with that red line at 18 inches. Give myself a couple more inches beyond that for the panel. And now there's plenty of space to put a second electrical panel to the right hand side of that yellow wire. We are good as done here.